Welcome everybody, Farm Sim Snowy here. So we're back on BallySpring, and as you can probably already tell from the thumbnail that we are going to be doing a short video just to show you how to remove these walls and fences. Some of you may already know this, but it stumped me a little bit when I did my first look, and I kind of come onto a map before I record my map tours and do some testing, and I couldn't work out how to do it. But it's been brought to my attention by one of my subscribers, so thank you so much for that. I won't name any names because I'm never sure whether people want their name announced, but you should know who you are, so thank you so much for that. But yeah, like I say, I came on here. I always have the help window open, so if I bump into anything that we can interact with, so say that for instance fill bowl, it will come up and I'm thinking, yep, we can do something there, and I'll have a play about. But I just really couldn't see how you could get rid of these walls and fences. Now it did say in the description that we could, but then it says in brackets, I think, press the O button. And I did say in my map tour video, look, I think some of the description is still aimed at PC players and not us console players. So I was thinking, oh, maybe we can't get rid of these walls and fences then on console, which is a bit of a shame, but we can. So if we quickly go up into, in fact, I'm going to whiz over here because I did show some of this in my map tour video, but some of you guys might not have seen it, so I'll go through a couple of things again. Now you do need to own the land to be able to delete or sell off buildings and things like that. All the gates are open anyway on the map, even if you own the land, but if we shut this gate, you must have the gate shut, and then we come up into landscaping mode. Now you can do it just like this, and for me it's clicking the right thumbstick, or we can go across to demolish mode. But I can now get rid of that gate. That gets rid of that, like that, which is awesome. We can get rid of most of the buildings, pretty much all of them, I believe. This clutter here, which is on a lot of the farms, that will go, so that's pretty cool. This farm does have one exception of a shed to get rid of that leaves something behind, and that is this guy here. That ladder stays behind. I can't seem to get rid of that, so if we get rid of that shed, that ladder, now I am clicking on that and it doesn't have a collision on it. I even tried this method, which I'm going to show you in a second, and it doesn't work. So there could be other farms out there that leave some decoration behind like that, which is a bit of a shame. All I would say, again, some of you guys will already know this, but if you're going to start messing around deleting buildings and landscaping and things like that, save your game before you do it. And if you don't like the outcome, or you've messed something up, you can quit out of the game without saving, load back in where you left off. And also be careful if you play with auto save on, because you don't want to be in the middle of doing some demolishing work and the game saves on you and then you don't like it. That is mainly why I don't play with auto save switched on. Do run the risk of the game crashing and losing your progress, but touch wood, that's me touching my head, I haven't really had any crashes on PS5 on FS22, so fingers crossed. Right, in terms of these fences and hedges, not hedges, walls, if we go like that, I'm in demolish mode and nothing is happening. We've got fences here, there's also a fence here, nothing, absolutely nothing. One other thing to show you, and again I did show this off in my map tour, but again you might not know, you can get rid of the hedges. You will need to purchase a chainsaw, so if we just grab one quick. Now if we fire it up, tilt it to one side as if you were going to cut down a tree, and with the trees, when you get that ring like that, you will get that if you go into a hedge, so you will need to move around a little bit. So there it is, we're too far away if it's blue. If I move forward it goes green. Then just cut like you would a tree. That then gets rid of that section of hedge, which is awesome. There's no collision there now. But like I say, the walls and fences doesn't work. How do we get rid of them? Well, this is how I missed it. If we walk up to this wall with the help menu on, it's not showing anything, but if I press L1 for me, because I'm on PlayStation, so Xbox will be LV I believe, that then comes up on the help menu with hide object. So if I push down on the D-pad, sorry, while still holding L1, bang, that is gone. There's no collision there now. Whereas if I run up to this wall, we've got a collision. If I come up to this one, L1, hide object, down, gone. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, if I run over to here, this fence, again, L1, it says hide object, bang, disappears. How cool is that? Now, this ladder, like I say, there is no collision at all on there, so I'm thinking that that doesn't know it's there really. I'm doing L1, it's not doing anything, so you might have to leave that shed there if you're in this farm. But that is pretty awesome, because that opens up a whole new sort of ball game for us on console now. You can clear this yard, you can adapt it, adjust it to however you want to. Now, I do want to quickly jump up to this farm, because I remember when I did my map tour, we will need to buy it, like I said. This left a few small walls around, like this one here, but what I'm going to do is go out into the open. So this wall here, and there's a tiny one here that gets left behind. And again, I couldn't work out how to do it, which was a bit of a shame, because you know, this would open up this area really nicely. So if we go back up into landscaping mode, I'll go along to demolish, can get rid of that shed, can get rid of the gates because they are shut. But again, if your gates are open and you own the land, shut them, you can get rid of them, get rid of that shed. I think this wall and gate, whatever that is, that's classed as clutter. So there you go, 17.5 grand just for that bit of clutter. But if I come up to these walls, it's not doing anything, not coming up with nothing. The manure pit we can get rid of, that we can get rid of, the hedges we know about. But if we run up to this small little wall here, do L1, there we go, hide object, bosh, gone, gone, gone. There's a fence over here. I'm going mad now, aren't I? Gone. So this could open up a new entrance if you've got a farm, if you wanted to, which is very, very cool. But there you go, you can see now we've opened that yard right up there, so you can use one of these farms for other animal pens or something like that, whatever you want to do, productions, things like that. But there you go, guys. Hopefully you found this useful. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, that would be awesome. And don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.